You live in a world with 8 billion people almost. It's crazy. And one of the things that people are going to struggle with their identity is significance, actual meaning of their life, and feeling like they have significant impact. And so on one hand, while it's very important that people really live out their convictions and make a difference in the world that we live in, there's also a very unhealthy danger where we place way too much emphasis on finding significance in order to feel valuable. And this becomes dangerous when we begin to chase after the idea of significant influence at the expense of the everyday small responsibilities that have been entrusted to us in the unnoticed things. Whatever it is that you feel called to do in this life, whatever it is that you feel convicted to live into, don't ever let that distract you from being faithful and being responsible with what seems insignificant in your life. Because in this life, maybe we look at certain people and think that they made a greater impact, or we look at certain people and think they had greater influence, or maybe we look at people and think, oh, well, they did something great with their lives. I'm not doing anything great with my life. But from a different perspective, from a much more meta, eternal perspective, for all you know, the dad that he worked his job, didn't even know if he liked it, but he was a faithful husband, and he just stayed to raise his kids. He feels insignificant, doesn't even know if his life counts, and yet he gives this world children that bring security and confidence. They bring health into this world. He has no idea how significant he is. I even think of a single mom. Feels like just everything's stacked against her. And doesn't even know if her life counts. But it does. And you make an impact. And you feel like your impact is small because maybe it's not being broadcast, or maybe it's not on the grand scale. But we need you. Because change starts in our homes. It starts in our neighborhoods. It starts in our communities. That's where we need real change. Yes, the air war and the ground war. You know, we need leaders, we need teachers, we need influencers. But real change takes place at the micro level, and sometimes it's just in the duties that you do throughout the day that you feel like they don't even add up, they don't even count. They do. So I'm not at all saying don't reach for the stars. Don't do things that feel like they're going to have a great impact. But as you're doing them, don't neglect the things that are right in front of you and the things that, though maybe don't have this huge social visibility, they impact the people around you.